the starting.
This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Denny Avdia. He's out there with Anthony Simons. Klingon out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamari in at the 4. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Russell. And Klingon pulls it down. And here's Portland. Simons outside. Pass to Kamari. The 3 ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Russell to pass to Williams. We played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Johnson. The 3. And Klingon pulls it down. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Williams, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Russell. And the 3-pointer goes.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
Grant outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Russell to pass to Johnson. And here's Claxton. Back to Johnson. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by Kamari. Portland leading by 4. Simons outside. Pass to Kamari. Avdia against Williams. Avdia can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
An assortment of shots in Russell's arsenal. Just a quick catch and shoot right there.
Here's Simons. Claxton with the block. And they get it back. Lets it go from deep. And it's Simons missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Russell. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Portland trailing here. Back to Avdia. Grant outside. The 3. Knocks it loose. Klingon. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Johnson, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Blazers trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grant outside. Pass to Avdia. Shoots over Johnson. And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Grant.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Drops in the layup for 2. Russell's got 10 points.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Here's Benton. We've got Sharp. Hayes is out there with Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks down the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Hayes. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Portland with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over.
Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Hayes with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williams from long range. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Here's Clowney. And the Nets miss again. Portland leading. Here's Benton. They get it again. Henderson outside. For 3. No good. The Nets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Williams passes to Hayes. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
The free throw drops for Williams. For the Trailblazers, Clingan, he's checked in for Kamara. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Banton. And so he makes both from the line. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
And that one drops. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Henderson outside, puts up a three. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
It's blocked.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 4. Williams in the post, defended by Henderson. Claxton a screen on Williams. Johnson against Williams. 5 on the clock. Johnson passes to Claxton. Fires from the wing. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Claxton. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Sharp. And Denny Avdia subbed in for Henderson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Avdia outside. Pass to Grant. Fires the three. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Portland making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Kamari.
Brooklyn foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
.43 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Here's Grant. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Back to Russell. This one for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
And here's Russell. Puts up a deep 3.
He beats the buzzer! How you finish a quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer, you never know what's going to happen.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
Tie game in Brooklyn. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that game against the Pistons, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Jeremy Grant, Abdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Kamari in at the power forward position.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
And so Grant nails them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Johnson, and the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Simons. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Johnson a screen on Avdia from the arc. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And stolen by Williams. They've got numbers. Here's Claxton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Tipped away. Stolen by Russell. Williams passes to Russell. Up top, Johnson. Williams on the wing. Williams defending. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Williams has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Avdia, and the shot goes in.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Outside Johnson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Williams from long range. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Grant. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets trail by 4. Left side, Williams. Johnson passes to Johnson. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Off the outside. 1:56 left in the third. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Nets. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Avdia. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Portland. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Johnson. Outside, Williams. Claxton passes to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock for the lead. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 1. Out to Simons. Knocks down the long J. Simons got 5 points.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simon's strengths, his efficiency from range.
Johnson passes to Claxton. Simons against Russell, and the layup falls. He's got 15.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Grant outside. Russell against Simons. Launches it. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell from outside. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Now Simons. Give him 8 points now. Into the lane. Stolen by Russell. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Trailblazers up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Trendon Watford, and it's Martin in at the 2-guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Wilson, guarded by Sharp, to tie it up. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Shooting.
Reed, he's checked in for Portland.
At the line, Jalen Wilson. At the line, 1 foul.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Williams with the screen. Unloads from 13. Sharp grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And the first one at the line is good. Murray's checked in for Reith. He's perfect from the line this time. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Benton to the right side. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Benton on the wing. Watford covering. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Watford outside. Pass to Wilson. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Sharp, no good. The Nets shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Watford's got his first bucket in this one.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Benton. Watford covering. Benton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim. Brooklyn leading by 3. It's Martin on the wing. Williams defending. Pass to Sharp. Over Henderson. Sharp, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Benton passes to Williams. Now Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A full line change here for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Grant comes in for Sharp. Avdia, he's checked in for Henderson. And Simon has subbed in for Banton. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Ali, thank you for that. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Kamari.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Claxton with the block. They recover it. Pass to Graham. To take the lead. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a one-point game. Gets the three to fall.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
A shot from the high post. And it's Simons missing. Nets leading by 4. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Avdia. Grant against Williams. The three from Russell. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Simons. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
What a make by Simons, ready to produce under pressure.
Here's Russell. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Russell's got 20.
An experienced player who is never shy. Russell, he owns the big moment.
Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Russell.
This kid has it. Simons, big, late in the game.
Simons.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Portland with a rebound. "54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. And that misses. That would have put them up. Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 1. Johnson passes to Russell. Cash!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Step back and fire. Claxton with a rebound. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Portland with it.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
Here's Simons. Here he goes. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
With the ball on a string, Simons has great short area quickness.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Here's Simons. Up and over Russell. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous